Hey, welcome to February's meditation on healing your heart chakra. I thought since it's February, it's a great time to focus on healing the heart chakra. In this meditation, we'll focus on clearing old energies that may be affecting our heart chakras. If we don't, and I know you all know this, but if we don't clear unwanted energies that are sitting in a chakra, that could be any chakra, that can affect what we're creating in different areas of our lives. It'll affect some area. So this tonight, of course, we're focusing on the heart chakra, and I'm going to take you through the steps to look and clear any energy around past relationships, past hurts, rejection, people, any sadness that may be affecting your heart chakra. And there's some more energy as well. Again, I'll walk you through all the steps to help you see this energy clairvoyantly. So don't worry if you don't see the energies I'm asking you to create, or the images, I should say, that I'm asking you to create. Just by being here tonight, you'll still receive the benefits of being in the meditation. And if you listen to it on replay and you still don't see some of the energies, it's okay. You'll still get benefits by going through the activity of the meditation. We'll go ahead and get started. Excuse me. So close your eyes, relax, and take a couple of deep breaths. Make sure your back is straight. If you're laying down, that's fine. Just make sure you don't nod off. If you're sitting up, have your feet flat on the floor. I would uncross your legs if they're crossed. That way you can release more energy. Tune into your body. Kind of feel where your energy is right now. Oftentimes, if we've had a busy day, our energy is very spread out around us. Ideally, your aura should be 2 feet around you on all sides. To bring your aura back in, you can just have a thought that you're scooping it back in around you. Excuse me. Just see it come in around you. So your aura sits about 2 feet on all sides, 2 feet above your head, below your feet, and around you on each side. So you can kind of start wiggling into your aura. For those of you who have a current grounding cord, go ahead and release it. Let it retract into the planet. And if you know how to create a new one, go ahead and do that in present time right now. To get yourself grounded, if you don't know the technique, it's a way to anchor your body to the planet and get you into present time, your body and your spirit into present time. And there's a simple tool for that called a grounding cord. So in order to make a grounding cord, it's a simple visualization. If you focus on the base of your spine, imagine you can connect a hollow tube to the base of your spine. And without overthinking it, that tube can travel down through the seat beneath you, the floor, the gravel, through the layers of the planet, where it plugs into the center of the planet, like the crystalline core. And once you practice this, you can get pretty fast at it. So you're creating a grounding cord almost with the snap of a finger. So make sure that that grounding cord is attached firmly at the base of your spine in the center of the planet. And then see if you can expand it out to about hips width. That way, that'll give you more volume to be able to release energies with more ease, like more space. When you have a grounding cord, it works with gravity. So this is a no effort space. When I call out an energy for you to sense maybe in your space, all you have to do is tune into your body. Where are you holding that? And allow gravity to pull it all the way down the grounding cord into the center of the planet where that energy gets recycled. And so if you haven't already, go ahead and create that image of a grounding cord on your body. You might already feel a tug as gravity's already starting to pull on your body a little bit. I'm going to have you focus on releasing some energies right now. Just go ahead and release the busyness of your day. You may feel it in your space. Maybe you had a stressful or an aggravating day, or a lot of people in your space. whatever you are working through today, with a nice exhale, release that energy out of your body and down your grounding cord. Release stress you may be holding on to. I always say this, we all have places we hold on to stress. It could be a tightening in the whole body. It could be around the jaws, excuse me, maybe the back of the head, throat, heart, your gut, wherever you're holding on, or back, your lower back, wherever you're holding on to stress, tune into it and let gravity pull it out of your body and down the grounding cord. And tune into any unfinished communication that you didn't get to articulate today. That could be in person, online, in meetings, Zoom meetings, any unfinished communication, or just the energy around communication. Maybe you did a lot of communicating and you just want to clear that out of your space. You can clear it out of your body, your aura, and you can also focus on your throat chakra, and release some unspoken words or the energy that's built up in that chakra. Release it down the grounding cord. Release demands out of your space. You may feel it, sense it, see it as a texture or color. Wherever you're holding on to demands, they could be demands you put on yourself, excuse me, or other people placed on you. Release demands. If you're in a female body, you may feel that in your second chakra below your belly button. If you're in a male body, you may feel it a little bit higher in your solar plexus. But wherever you feel demands, release them. And one more energy, excuse me, I know we go through this pretty quickly, but it's short, it's only a 30-minute meditation, so I'll keep us moving. Any unconscious energy that you're holding on to, that could be your unconscious energy, could be other people's. There's a lot of unconscious energy floating around the planet right now. Things are pretty highly charged, so sense it in your space, in your body, or above your head, above your crown chakra. You might have a lot of unconscious energy sitting above your crown. So just focus on where you are sensing you have unconscious energy, or just have the thought that any unconscious energy in your space releases down the grounding cord. Again, unconscious energy is something you'll probably want to look for every day in your space. Okay, to balance your body, you need to replenish with your own energy, or you'll be depleted. You have to release and then replenish. So to collect up your energy wherever you've left it over the past day or several days, visualize a large, warm, golden sun sitting right above your head, maybe 6 inches above your head, large, warm, golden sun, and have the thought, wherever you've left your energy, places, with people, if you were shopping, running errands, in restaurants, in meetings, doesn't matter whether they were in person or online, Imagine you can collect your energy back from 360 degrees and postulate that it's magnetized back into that sun above your head. You could also visualize it coming back to you as a vapor. Bring all that energy into the sun. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring that sun in through the top of your head. It's like just watching that sun drop down in through the top of your head, and all that golden life force energy starts to fill your body in. So as it fills your body in, you may start seeing it fill into your toes, up your legs, your torso, saturating all your cells and organs. So if you were a dehydrated sponge and you're being hydrated, this is really your life force energy that you're hydrating yourself with. So take your time, watch that gold flow down your arms to your fingertips and then up through the top of your head. Okay, well done. We're going to go ahead and move forward to looking at the energy that may be giving your, maybe sitting in your heart chakra that you want to clear. Again, to read energy clairvoyantly, you need a place to look at that information. I know many of you already know this tool, but give me a moment just to explain it in case somebody is new. There's a simple way to read energy clairvoyantly, and that is to make an image of a white blank screen sitting about a foot in front of your head. So you're doing this with your eyes closed, visualizing a screen like a computer screen or a white blank screen in front of your head, can have a border on it. It's about a foot wide and a foot tall. So create that image, and you want to be able to have that image stay in place. So to the base of that screen, add a hollow tube. It's really a grounding cord, but that plugs into the bottom of the screen, travels down through the layers of the planet and plugs into the crystalline core. Sometimes when we're looking at energies, or energies don't want to be looked at for whatever reason, objects can start to move around. So it's important to keep things grounded. All right, now to actually look at the energy of the heart chakra, I'm going to have you create a symbol on your screen to hold that energy. Since chakras are spinning vortexes of energy like a disc, on your screen, I want you to create a clear circle. And as you create that clear circle, that's the symbol that's going to hold the information on your heart chakra. So as you create that circle, you might immediately start to see some textures or colors show up in that space. There could be some high bright colors, but if it's full of foreign energy, there could be some darker, heavier textures and colors. And those are some of the energies that we're going to work to release. So take a present time look at that energy on February 1st, 2023. What does that heart chakra look like? And in order to release energies, we're going to give that symbol a grounding cord. So to the base of that circle on your screen, plug in a hollow tube, grounding cord. Run that tube down through the layers of the planet and have it plug into the crystalline core. And that grounding cord will work with gravity to pull the energies out that you want to look at, or that you look at and you want to release. This is a no effort space. Know that whatever you're looking at and working to heal on your screen actually translates to healing on your own body. If you're healing something on your screen that pertains to your body. So of course this does. So know that your heart chakra and your actual physical body is getting a healing while you look at it on your screen. We're going to start with just an overall healing. So take an honest look at that heart chakra healing before I call out specific energies. What do you see? Do you see dark textures and colors that you look like, oh, my heart chakra is full of a bunch of gunky foreign energy, yuck, I want to get that out. To release it, with your eyes closed, you're saying hello to that energy in that circle. Hello, I see you. You can say it out loud or silently inside yourself, and watch gravity start to release it down the grounding cord. It'll pull it with suction all the way down the grounding cord. You just have to acknowledge the energy and allow it to release. So start doing this overall healing of looking at the energies, the dark textures and colors that you would like to say goodbye to. And as you're releasing that, you may or you may not see some higher bright colors underneath that. And as we clear, you're going to work to kind of expand those higher, brighter colors to take up that space. I'm going to call out a few energies for you to look at. You can talk to a symbol. You can ask to be shown energies in a space. So as I call something out, you might see this, whatever the particular energy is, really light up in that space. Again, say hello to it and watch it release. And if you're really activated in your body or in your heart chakra, you can feel it physically. Remember, you have a grounding cord on your body. So take a couple breaths, tune into your physical body and release where you're feeling that either anxiety or tension as I call out an energy. All right, I want you to ask the circle to show you any unresolved emotions. You can go all the way back to childhood that are sitting in this heart chakra that are affecting your heart chakra and that you want to release. So you can say, circle, please show me any unresolved emotions that I need to release. And see what pops up, and then immediately start to say hello to it and allow it to release down the grounding cord. And because we have to go through this fairly quickly, I would suggest going back and listening to the replay of this on YouTube so that you can spend more time, because I won't be able to get to all the emotions and energies that may be affecting it, but this will give you an idea of how to do the healing, and then you can go back and work on it some more. All right, ask to be shown, or ask that circle to show you any energy around heartache. That can be literal or figuratively, a heartache. Look for that energy, allow it to release. You know, oftentimes when we have, whether you have children or not, or maybe you're caring for someone, like that heart chakra holds so much energy and you can really feel it. So if somebody you love has a heartache, just make sure you're not bringing that into your own heart chakra. You know, so is this your heartache, or is it if you have someone you love going through a heartache, or a friend? You can always ask, is this my energy or is it someone else's? And I just wanted to point that out because so many of us are empaths and will bring people's energy into our space to heal. And it's not good for us, and it's not good for our bodies. So that's just to have some awareness around whether you're trying to process somebody else's pain. Okay, If you had a bad breakup, you can look for the pain around a partner or partners. You may even see this person or have an awareness of them still taking up some space in your heart chakra. You get to decide if you want to still allow them to take up that space. And if you're done with that energy, you can even make a declaration that they are no longer allowed to take up space. Maybe you had a healing agreement with them. Just you can ask that those healing agreements, you're just talking to the circle, be brought into present time and release any energy from this person down the grounding cord, person or persons. I'll give you a moment. I think sometimes past partners, especially if we didn't get the acknowledgement when a relationship ended, we really want them to feel our pain. We want to make sure they're feeling pain. Did they feel some of the same pain we are and feeling currently? And holding on to that, expecting them to give you that acknowledgement that can really keep you stuck in a pain picture. So if there's a person that you just haven't forgiven because they really hurt your heart, see if you can move them out, because it's really just going to hurt you. And it's just giving them too much of your heart space, and it can affect bringing in a new, bringing in a new partner. Just have some forgiveness for them and for yourself. Okay, tuning into that circle on your screen. If you've experienced the loss of a loved one or even a pet that's been really hard to get over, go ahead and tune into that energy of loss and release it. And if you haven't experienced that loss, just sit and continue to release energy out of your body or out of that circle. Okay, tune in. And if you've had a past trauma, you can look for any of that in your heart chakra. So maybe a trauma taught you not to trust or to open up your heart chakra. So if there's trauma that has caused some distrust, look for that in a texture or a color and release it. And if you see it and it won't go down the grounding cord, then you may be in resistance to releasing it. Maybe that there's a story that you've created around that you don't want to release it, because if you do, then you're opening yourself up to maybe being betrayed or having trauma come back in. It's just a picture you need to blow. We really want to get these energies out of a chakra, specifically the heart chakra. But when you're looking at clearing anything, because you'll keep magnetizing, or it's possible to keep magnetizing lessons to yourself until you clear a picture. So it doesn't mean you have to clear it all tonight. Just continue to breathe. So you're releasing out of your physical body as you release it off the screen. So release any trauma that you can find or you're ready to release. And again, this is pretty fast to work through these, because if there's trauma, it's going to be more than 60 seconds of releasing. But again, you can go back and work this tool. Moving forward, did you have a parent who did not show up in your life? Whether your parents were divorced or they stayed together, but they just could not show up for you. And so you're holding some of that energy in your heart chakra, about that parent never showing up. Tune into your heart chakra. And if you feel that pain of them not being present for you, see if you can release it. Parents are people too, and they can't always show up the way we wanted them to or needed them to because of their own issues. So know that we can choose, we choose our parents before we take a body, and oftentimes we choose them because they're going to activate pictures that we really want to clear this lifetime. So if you can imagine just setting this energy right now at forgiveness for this parent who couldn't show up the way you wanted them to, forgiveness for yourself for maybe even punishing them for not showing up. That's a great way to start or begin that process of healing. I would say through the thousands and thousands and thousands of readings I've done, one or both parents haven't always been able to show up. So, and that may take a while because, there's going to be a lifetime of expecting a parent to show up and they never did. I had a father like that, so I get it. We'll go through a couple more, and I'm going to end up keeping you just a couple minutes over here, so I apologize. If you have any energy in your heart chakra around relationships, so fears or worries about finding a partner, where are they? I'm never going to find one. That can start to build up some energy in the heart chakra. So if you have fear or worry about not having a partner or creating that space, go ahead and release it. And I should have added this in when we were looking at the parent energy, but for those of you who are in partnerships and you feel like your partner isn't showing up as you thought they would, or maybe over time they just have not been able to show up the way you expected them to. Expectation, right? That's not always the best, but the partnership maybe has changed. So if you are in a partnership, just take a moment or go back later and spend some time on clearing that energy of expectations for your current partner, where you feel like you've been hurt because they just couldn't show up. Remember that there are people too. And go back and really work that space of releasing energy around a present time partnership. I'll give you a moment to do that right now if you do have a partner. Okay, and I'm just going to take one more moment to have you look at any energy if you're worried about your actual heart health. There can be, family history of heart issues, or, maybe you have felt some pain in your heart chakra and you're worried, of course, I'd always say, if you need to go to the hospital or the doctor, do. But if you've been worried about your actual physical heart, go ahead and tune into that circle on your screen and see what needs to be cleared and release it. Okay, we don't have time to go through more energies, but I'm going to just mention a few right now. So if you want to go back and listen to this, you can continue. You can hit pause and continue to look at some energies in that heart chakra. Some other energies you might want to look for are rejection. Anytime you've been rejected by someone, it could be a friend even. So friendships, partners, dating, online dating, anything that's made you feel some rejection. So you can look for that energy. You could look for programming. So that programming could be from a parent or someone who told you that you weren't lovable, worthy, or able to create a great relationship. And no programming, you might want to also look for family history of programming with health issues around the heart. So when you're going to look at your heart health, was there programming to believe that, people in the family have heart health issues? Boy, I'd release that out. Any resistance to opening up your heart chakra. And then again, maybe some punishment energy, someone who punished you by withholding their love. So look for resistance to opening up that heart chakra. There could have been judgments made about you, how you love, or judgments you make about yourself where you think you don't have the ability to love. So the bottom line is all these energies that you looked at tonight affect your heart chakra and how you show up in relationships. The more you clear, and it might take a while to clear, so it's not just 30 minutes tonight, but if you want to keep moving forward, it'll make a healthier space for you. Of course, cliche, love yourself first so that other people can love you, but it's really true, right? Because if we can't love ourselves and have that healthy heart chakra, we'll go into an expectation for a partner to make us feel love. And when they can't hold that space because it's not really their job, right? They can be your partner, but they can't hold that space that you're expecting them to hold for you, so that maybe you don't have to feel the pain. So if you don't heal that space, and your partner can't live up to that expectation, and an unspoken energy you're bringing them in on, so to speak, then the relationship won't be healthy. Or you'll start to resent them because they can't hold that space. So really work on that heart chakra to open it up. And see if you can have forgiveness for yourself and for others, so that it allows the healing to happen with more ease. Because again, we're all souls in a body trying to figure out our own issues, and a lot of it's going to sit there in the heart chakra. Okay, great job, everyone. We need to fill that heart chakra up with some high vibrations, since it had a really great release. So to do that, on your screen above the circle, create a large, warm, golden sun. And you get to fill that heart chakra in with any energies that you want to fill it in with that are high vibrational. Maybe some energies like self-love, forgiveness, expansion, health and healing, vitality, whatever that is. Take a moment to fill that golden sun up on your screen with all sorts of yummy, wonderful, high vibrational energies. You can see them written as words in gold, or just have the thought that those energies are going into that sun. And then when you're ready, bring that sun into the top of that circle. Let that gold expand, saturating that heart chakra. It's actually filling your own heart chakra in your body as you're filling it in on your screen. If you saw a high bright color in that heart chakra that you're like, wow, that's a really pretty color, that's where I think my heart chakra is vibrating at or would like to vibrate at, you could expand that color or colors out to fill that circle in as well. And then when we're done working in a symbol on the screen, we need to clear it. You don't want a symbol just sitting there because it's not good. Then you won't be able to see around it, or it's going to be hard to look at your screen to look at something else if you have an old symbol sitting there taking up space. So in order to clear that symbol, imagine you can move that circle into a gold bubble. Visualize a pin and pop that bubble, and poof, it disperses all that energy. It doesn't take anything away from the healing that you just gave the heart chakra. It's just dispersing the energy so that you no longer have to look at it. Okay, now you're going to want to fill your own body in with some high vibrational energies. This has been an intense release. So above your own head where you're sitting, create a golden sun and start to add some energies that you want to vibrate at, say for the rest of this week or the rest of the month. So love, self-kindness, patience, healing, some ease and flow, anything that you would like to add into that sun so that you continue to raise your vibration, go ahead and add it into that sun above your head. And I'm not sure if I asked you to create a sun above your head. I apologize. So if you didn't, create one and then fill that sun up. Bring that sun in through the top of your head. And once again, saturate all your cells and organs. And this was a pretty intense healing. So I'm going to have you create one more golden sun and imagine that you can pull your energy back from the other people in this meditation and from just the meditation space in general. So just have an awareness if you have some energy kind of still floating out there, create one more golden sun, pull your energy back into the sun above your head. You may even have be able to collect up some energy from all the way back in childhood that got released in this healing. So just pull all your energy back into the sun above your head. Bring that sun in through the top of your head, saturate all your cells and organs. And before you come out of meditation, I just want you to remember to please ground and release. If you don't have a habit of doing it every day, at least do it for the next several days. New grounding cord, release the one you have, create a new one, release what's coming up for you, because I will tell you there's going to be a lot coming up. And as you go forward, you may feel more activated in some pain pictures around your heart chakra because that's what's releasing. So you may, in the next couple days, start to feel sadness or really activated in the heart chakra. Know that that is the energy releasing. How do you work to clear that out? Ground and release, and then collect up your energy and keep filling yourself in with your energy and with some golden suns, with maybe some ease and flow and self-love. But that's what happens within a couple days. You might feel more intensely the healing, but just know that that'll shift more quickly if you can keep your body grounded and keep collecting up your energy and fill yourself in with another sun with bright energies, and then drink more water. All right, when you're ready, you can take a couple deep breaths and open up your eyes. Thank you for being here tonight. Good night.